Here's a mandatory tip in order to develop a strong self-image. Understand that when you start to feel good about yourself and you have a strong self-image, you're going to make a lot of people feel uncomfortable. And then, they're going to criticize you, try to tear you down. I've known a kid, he had a very strong self-image, and his own dad was so uncomfortable. And the kid wasn't arrogant. He just felt good about himself. So I think in our attempt to not have an ego and to be super nice and to want to bow to everyone and extend an olive branch to everybody, at some point in time, I have to think I'm better than you and that I'm deserving. If I'm going to get this kick-ass job and career, or I'm going to dominate in a sport, or I'm going to be a coach that dominates, I have to know that. I have to feel like I can do it. And it doesn't mean I'm arrogant, right? So I'm sure there's some people with high self-image who are arrogant, and we're all turned off by that. But most people aren't. It's that you have an inferiority complex. Someone with a strong self-image who think they can do it, they make you feel uncomfortable because you've never really thought you could do anything special. Not you individually, but those around you. So if you are trying to nurture along and develop and hone a very strong self-image, you have to understand that people are going to feel uncomfortable. And if they're even inadvertently trying to bring you down to their level, you just got to say, hey, I don't think I'm better than you. It's just that you have the inferiority complex. You're the one who has an issue. It's no different when you are in high school or college and you don't drink. You don't drink, and you don't, smoke pot and all that stupidity. Nowadays, it's pumped in the faces of these kids. People are going to they're going to feel uncomfortable. You be the only guy at a party not drinking, right? I've done it. People are like, they're pushers, man. They push it on you. Why? Because they feel inferior, because they couldn't say no. So as a coach, as an athlete, as a parent, I think we all need to understand the importance of, there's a saying, right? You have to become the national champ before the national tournament even happens. That's just where you sort of cash in your chips, right? You have to already be the national champ, and that's just not technique and conditioning and physicality and strength and experience and workout partners and the amazing camps you go to, like Purler wrestling camp. Those things are important, but I'm the national champ already. I just got to go to this tournament and win 5 matches in a row. I got to make weight 3 times, wrestle 2.5 days, and I got to win 5 matches. And that's it. You got to become the national champ before the national tournament. You're not going to luck into this, and you're not going to become the national champ unless you feel like you're deserving. And you're not going to put the work in order to win a national title or a state title unless you feel deserving. I feel like I deserve to be the state champ. Therefore, I'll run 10 hill sprints on a Sunday and do my heavy lifts on a Sunday. Only takes an hour. Sunday's my day off. Dude, an hour? 23 hours of leisure, and you only got to work out one day? That's a day off in my book. Your dad's probably, a good chance your dad's in construction. That dude, the way he works, sure, he might take it, he might not do anything on a Sunday, but you're a high school kid, you're a college man or woman, you're a youth wrestler. You can't tell me that you can't do an hour. But see, if you feel like, hey, I think I can win this national title, then you're so motivated to put that hour in on a Sunday, aren't you? Because you feel deserving. But when you feel deserving of greatness and those around you have lived maybe smaller lives and they don't feel like they deserve anything special, you're going to make them feel uncomfortable. And so don't let people around you kind of steal your thunder, and make sure you protect yourself against them, because they're all over out there. And sometimes it's even a family member or a coach or a teacher or someone close to you, and you got to make sure that you protect yourself against that. Good luck.